In today's video, we'll be looking at five things you should look out for before choosing the right hairstylist. I know you want to see this video. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, there are some people that are not watching this on YouTube. You might be watching this on Facebook or Instagram. Anyhow, welcome. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are watching this on YouTube. But if you're watching this on Facebook or Instagram, click on the link you are seeing and subscribe. I have a lot of content just for you. Now, this is one of my regular videos, the ones that I do for hair. So if this is the first time you're coming to my YouTube channel, you know that you will see everything hair, you will see lifestyle, you will see faith, you'll just see me share my opinions about certain things. So this is Neme saying welcome again. To choose the right hairstylist, know what you want. So, do you want a stylist who is just a pro in achieving that hairstyle that you want? Or you want a stylist who understands the nature of your hair and is ready to treat your hair gently? For me, I would prefer that you choose someone who understands the nature of your hair and is ready to treat your hair gently. You want a stylist that, number one, understands that your hair is natural, understands your hair texture, and will treat your hair perfectly. So number one thing you should know is that if you want to make Mrs. Lagwaja your hairstylist, she must be able to understand the nature of your hair. So if you know that she doesn't know anything about your hair, even though your hair is relaxed, for instance, if you're dealing with, let's say, dandruff, you shouldn't just go to someone that doesn't have an idea of how to treat dandruff because she's good and because you've seen that she makes hair well, and you just say, okay, she doesn't, okay, because she's good at what she does, she should be your hairstylist. No, because your hair will just be damaged. At the end of the day, by the time you take out that weave, by the time you take out that braid, you will just see that your hair is messed up. You have to start from the beginning again. So I would advise that you go with somebody who understands the nature of your hair. Because of the nature of your hair, you need to consider the kind of stylist you want to go for. Does your hairstylist, or does this hairstylist you want to go for, does she understand, or does he or she understand the nature of your hair? Do you think that the person would be able to make your hair, and when you take out the weaves or whatever it is that you did, your hair will still be in a good state? I will use the hairstylist I use, for instance. I made this braid without my hairstylist combing my hair. I've always had issues with, when I go to the salon, I tell the hairdresser, please don't comb my hair. I've already tried to make sure that there's no knot or anything on my hair, so you can just make it. And I try to explain to them that my hair is very soft, even before I get to the stylist, even before I get to the salon. But along the line, I'll just see, I need to comb your hair, and I'm like, try fighting with the stylist, don't comb my hair. But this one, I had already told her on the phone that I do not comb my hair. So when I got there, I didn't have to repeat it over and over again. I think I repeated it just the first time, just at the beginning of the hair, and she understood what I was trying to say. So what I'm saying is, you need someone that understands your hair. So this braid, she made it without combing my hair. That alone makes me know that I have to go back to her. She understands natural hair. There are some hairstylists you will go to and you will try to explain what you're trying to say to them before they get it. That kind of person is a no-no for me. For instance, when I wanted to get married, because I was getting married in moving into a new environment, I didn't have a clue of where to find the right hairstylist. So my mom recommended a hairstylist to me. You know, when your mother recommends a hairstylist to you, you shouldn't trust it 100%. But I really wanted to give her a trial. So I went to her, explained to her what I wanted to do. And she was literally blank. Like, I could see that she was blank. She didn't understand jack of what I was saying. Okay, this is a picture of my wedding, the hair I rocked for my wedding. Yeah, this is a picture here. So she didn't really understand what I was telling her, and for me it was a simple style. Just put gel and use skincare at the back and use something. It was just a very simple style, but I had to keep explaining to her. She didn't even get it. I knew that I was going to enter one chance if I use this woman. Do you understand? So you need someone that understands the nature of your hair, even though you are relaxed. I don't know why I'm using natural hair because I'm a natural. I could relate. But even though you're on relaxed hair, just because there are some hairstylists that do not know how to relax hair. Yeah, you go to some hairstylists and they just mess your hair. Your hair will burn without relaxing. You need to stay off those kind of hairstylists.
In choosing the right stylist, you need to ask for recommendations.
Ask friends, ask family members, ask your neighbors. If you're moving to a new place and you don't even know jack about the city, you could ask one or two persons, and also look out for hairstyles from people that you know. Now, for instance, the person that made this hair for me, I don't know her, I don't know anything about her, but because one of the days I was traveling, I saw a lady with this very nice braids. I know you know that this one is also nice, but hers was twisted and it was really nice. And I just tapped her like, excuse me, your hair is really lovely. First of all, you need to compliment the hair. Don't just come and be asking for number. So your hair is really nice. Who made it for me, for you? And she gave me the contact of the lady, the hairstylist, and I called her. And bravo, I made my hair. So you need to ask people around to recommend somebody for you that they think would do make your hair well. So just ask for recommendations. And again, the person that finally did my wedding hair was like, it was even a day before the wedding, like less than 24 hours before my wedding. I had to, my neighbor, yes, my landlady, I asked her, please, I need a hairstylist. I don't trust the one that I've been banking on. Can you recommend somebody for me? And she recommended the person that made my hair. Though I really didn't like the way she handled my natural hair, the process she went through before making it. She was really good. I mean, like, when I explained the style to her, she didn't have problems understanding what I was saying, so it was easy for her to make it. But at the same time, I really did not like the way she handled my hair. That's why I didn't go back to her. That's why I wanted to find another hairstylist. Even when I went back a couple of times, I didn't just like the way she handled my hair. Though I like her. I like her personality. I love her shop. I love everything about her. She was really down to earth. She really liked me. But my hair first, right? My hair first. So yeah, ask for recommendations.
Try out few places before choosing the perfect
I
hairstylist.
would advise that you try out these places because you might not know the one that is perfect. This person might be telling you based on the fact that the person makes hair well. So that person might be telling you based on the fact that, oh, the person knows how to treat natural hair. So I would say try out so many places. Be open to see the one that works for you. For me, I would advise that you don't have these very big hairstyle you want to make that will consume a lot of money and be trying out other places. You can just budget like maybe 3K to make a hair so that when the hair does not come out well, you'll not be angry that you've spent so much money. So yeah, try out so many places. Consider the way the person treats you, consider the customer service, consider the hairstylist herself if she needs and all. Just try out new places. Try out new places. I would advise you try out like 5 places, 5 salons. At least you will get one that we get everything, both in making the hair, both in managing your natural hair well. You will get somebody. And I'll also add that ask the Holy Spirit to show you the right one. And there's something I always do. Anytime I want to go make my hair, I always pray. Huh. It works. So I always ask Holy Spirit, help the style that is in my head to match with what the hairstylist has in her own head. Because I can be explaining something and the hairstylist is thinking something else. So make our ideas to match together so that when whatever I want to make comes out, it comes out well. Another story I want to share is when I wanted to make this hair, I had 2 colors and I was scared. I was like, these colors were bright colors. Okay, one was brighter than the other. One was almost white. It was cream, yeah, cream. And the other one was brown. And I've never really used these colors before. But I wanted to try out new. So I wanted to try out something different from what I was doing. And I kept praying, God, let this thing work, let this thing fit me. I literally prayed about it. I literally prayed that my hairstylist will get what is on my head, inside my head. It will link with what is on our own ideas. So you might want to also pray about it. God, as I'm going to this salon, number one, let them treat my hair well. Number two, let the style that's in my head correlates what is in the lady's head, in the stylist's head, so that it will come out what I'm seeing. Maybe it's what you went on social media, you went on Twitter or Instagram and brought out a picture. Let it sing together. So you might want to pray about it. Yeah.
Evaluating hair salons is a big deal.
Environment of the hair salon I go to is a big deal for me. So I would love to always evaluate the salons I go to. Number one, is it very neat? And I'm not talking about just the floor. I always ask for the restroom. Take me to the restroom. I want to eat myself because I drink water a lot and I pee a lot. So when I go to the restroom and I see that the toilet is not neat, I'm not coming back again. So I'm checking both the floors, the comb that they use, because I have done 3 months in a hair salon before. I know how we take care of our combs, our equipment, and I always want to check out that the towels is neat, the combs are neat. Do you use hot water to sterilize your comb? Do you take care of your things well? And I also want to check out the environment where it's located. Is it conducive? I don't like too crowded environment. So you have factors that you look out for before choosing a salon. Number one, is it too noisy? If you like it, you can stay. For me, I don't like noisy environment. Is it too open? You know, there's some salons where you go, they tell you to stay by the road because there's no light inside. Tell you that, madam, please can you come out? I don't like those kind of places, please. I don't go to those kind of places. That's why you have a salon inside. Let us stay inside. If you don't have fuel to put inside your, if you don't have fuel to on gen, I will look for another place. So you need to consider all those factors. I don't like open places when I don't want the whole world to be seeing that I'm making hair. Happy. Everybody will now see that I'm making hair. Since I cannot do home service and I'm coming to your salon, I should be very comfortable. So you want to also consider the customer service. And her staff, the person making the hair, the staff, the hairstylist herself, are they friendly? Are they doing your hair in a way that as if you force them or you beg them to make your hair? You need to consider all those things. For me, evaluating a salon is key because it will help you. If somebody is squeezing her face and making your hair, sorry, that hair cannot be fine. It cannot be fine. So you need to consider all those things. Is the person friendly? Can you relate with the person? Like for instance, I'll use the person that made this hair for me. I could relate to her. It felt like we had known for years, and I was just meeting her that day for the first time. I'd called her a day before to book. I was like, I've known her, but we're talking about every other thing. Like we're talking. So you need to have a hairstylist that is very friendly, the customer service is top, that will always like it's always open to have you anytime you come. The other hairstylist that made my wedding hair, she's very friendly, very, very friendly. I would also go again. I would love to go again for her to make my hair. But I'm just considering she doesn't know how to really handle my natural hair. But she was a very friendly person. Environment is top notch. Everything is good. I mean, I don't stay outside to make my hair. If it's too dark inside, she turns on the generator. So you need to consider all those things. Evaluate the hair salon that you would go to. For me, I would prefer that you ask for recommendations than for you to go on social media and get recommendations. But I mean, it's a 50-50 thing, right? You can go on social media, you can go on Instagram or Facebook and see a hairstylist or a hair salon that is really good. I mean, but for me, I would prefer that you go with what people are saying, recommendations, what you have seen, because sometimes it's not what you see on social media that you get in real life. So don't be deceived. Where you get recommendations from people that for you to go on social media and start searching and do. But if social media works for you, then it's fine. For me, I know few natural hair salons I would like drop my money for that I saw on social media, and I follow them back to back, and I see that they do great work. I could drop my money and go and try them out. So it doesn't work for everybody. I mean, if you don't really know much about hair, you might not want to use social media. But if you have a little knowledge about hair, you can try social media.
Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of my video. Don't forget to hit the like button and comment what you love about the video. Follow all my social media platforms, and I'll see you next week.